What's up, YouTube? So, today I'm going to talk about certain games that I love to play and certain other games that I don't love to play. Also, certain game system I still have that I play often and others that I don't really like, but I got them because, I like to keep updated with today's world. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Now, before I get to that, as you can see, I got a new tripod. I'm trying to figure out to see, if it works with both lights on and if it doesn't glare. And it seems like it's glaring. So, or I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me otherwise in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of this setup here. Anyway, so growing up when I was a kid, ever since I was 5 years old, I've been a PlayStation fan all my life, okay? I never played nothing but the PlayStation. I never owned nothing but the PlayStation itself, okay? So what I got here is all the PlayStations that I played and I still have to this day. So for instance, you have the PS2 game, the PS2 system, not the game. The PS2 system or console, whatever you want to call it. As you can see here, I know it's a little sideways over here, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. That it's a PS2 game. It's a PS2 system. Keep saying game. That I play very often. I play very, very often. I mean, to me, the old games, some of the old games that is still out there, where you can get it at retro game stores or you can get it at online or whatever. To me, they're still fun to play, regardless of the graphics and outdated and all that bullshit that you guys can come up with as the reason why you guys don't play any old retro games or whatever. I still play them, and I'm having fun playing them to this very day at 24 years old, As a matter of fact, one of the favorite games I love to play, and I just played actually a couple hours ago, is this game right here, the Star Wars Battlefront, the first one, from the PS2. This game right here is absolutely really fun. It's really fun. I mean, you can go to different planets, and you can go and, you go and you have your own command post, and you go and defeat your enemy, and, try to survive and all that shit. And of course, it has different other missions and different other planets to go and all this shit. And I love it better. I love it. It's absolutely fun. I love it. So, and of course, another game that I play, which I don't think I have it here with me right now, is those old school wrestling games, like the first SmackDown versus Raw, the SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, all those old retro PlayStation 2 games. I grew up with that shit. I think, to me, the old school wrestling games are way better than today's landscape. With everything with the matches, with the controllers, and the way how you can play with the controllers, the gameplay, the commentating, the storytelling. I mean, to me, you can't go wrong with those ones. Alright? So, that's it for the PS2. Now, another one that I play, which, I play every once in a while. I play it if I get bored. And that is the PS3. I had this shit for almost around 10 plus years. Yeah, as you can, well, I don't know if you could probably see it. You probably can't see it, but it's got a little, scratch marks here and there, and that's through all the normal wear and tear. After all the travels and taking it to different houses and all that shit. I used to love playing the PS3. Like, as soon as when the PS3 came out, I saved up all my money so I could go get me a PS3 for Christmas. You know, of course, my mom had to help me out here and there, but you know, but the PS3 was really fun. It's fun, and as a matter of fact, certain games I love to play on the PS3. And one of them is absolutely fun, and this game is called the Infamous game. Infamous game right here. This game right here, man, I could play this all day, every day. Man, the storytelling, the way how he climbs through the walls, how he goes in and shoots electric and, you know, throws grenades, electric grenades and all this shit. Man, it's fun. It's almost like playing the Spider-Man game, but he's electric, you know? And you have good or bad. You could be both. You could be either a good guy or you could be a bad guy. And man, each of them has their own little powers. So, you know, it's just, I recommend playing those games, man. That game right here, that game is really fun. And I know the Infamous 2 came out and as well, but I like the first one better. I like the first one better than the second one. Yeah, that's just my taste, you know. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that, of course. And then, of course, you got the Call of Duty, these two Call of Duty games that I have here. You know, Call of Duty Black Ops and Black Ops 2. Man, I think I like the Black Ops 2 better. Black Ops 2, you can do a whole bunch of shit, and obviously, you know, for me, if I play Call of Duty, you know, I gotta play, you know, zombies. Zombies is the way to go. I love zombies. I love playing Call of Duty Zombies. I can play that throughout the night. Okay. So anytime I get bored and I don't feel like playing the PS2, I go to the PS3 and I play the Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Black Ops, you know, if somebody want to go and say, hey, you want to play Call of Duty Black Ops? Okay, I can go ahead and I can play it. But, you know, like I said, I only play it when I get bored. So, you know, but if I can pick out of those three games that I just mentioned and I just showed that I would play often, it would have to be the Infamous game. Infamous game is really, really fun. I cannot complain about that. As a matter of fact, the guy, I cannot remember his name, but the guy who directed the Spider-Man game, he also directed, you know, the Infamous game way before, you know, he did the Spider-Man game. So, if I remember his name, I'll put it in the description and let you know what was the guy's name that did the movie, or the music. I mean, damn it, the game. Yeah, so, there goes that one. So, those are some of the games, you know, I play here and there. And then, of course, you know, I don't have it here with me, but, you know, the football games and the basketball. No, actually, the football game. I didn't have a basketball game. Football games, you know, I play only when, you know, the football season's around the corner, or the football season is starting, or playoffs, you know. If I'm in the football spirit, if I feel like, you know, playing football, I'll go ahead and play a little bit of Madden here and there, but I don't do like collectibles and all that shit. I don't do like all those, you know, NFL 25 and NFL this and NFL that and NFL this, you know. I don't collect them, so, you know. So I only play them when I feel like I want to play. Like, you know, if I'm watching the football game, and every time I watch the football game, I think of the Madden NFL game, so, you know, that would be the only time I play it. So, there goes that one. And then, you know, the least one I really played, the very least game system that I played is the PS4. The only reason why I got the PS4 was because my PS3 had broken down. I got this over a couple of years ago. If it hadn't been the PS3 breaking down, if it had not been the PS3 breaking down, I would not have gotten the PS4. Because that's how much there was even more games that I was playing, like the GTA 4, GTA 5, the Infamous game, the Call of Duty Black Ops. I mean, I was having fun. I didn't even need this game. You know what I mean? I didn't even need the PS4. But since it broke down, I decided to go ahead and start upgrading. Plus, the prices were going down anyway, so I was like, might as well, you know? So, PS4, I like it, you know? The only thing I don't like is the storage. I don't know what it is, but when I had the PS3 and when I had the PS2, I had issues with, you know, of not getting enough space to, you know, to play certain games that I want to play. I never had the issue. For some reason, if, you know, if I have too much space, like if I have like 4 or 5 games on the data, then I had to take out one of them or two, depending on how much space it needs, you know, because I don't have room. You know, I can only put like probably like 4 or 5 of them, and that's it. While the PS3, I could put like 10s and 20. I could save about 10 plus games in there, and I still have enough space. So I don't know what it is. I don't understand the reason that, you know, PS4, they take so much space, and I think it's more because of graphics and a whole bunch of shit that they got in the fucking game itself. So maybe, you know, maybe you guys will know on the comments down below. Let me know what is the reason that they keep that the game itself has to take so much space out of the PS4. Because at first, when people hear, well, for me in this case, when I first heard that it had 1 TB on the storage, I thought it was awesome, you know, because think of this, like 1 TB, you could have like a whole bunch of game system, you could put a whole bunch of games in there, and you still would have room. Shit, as soon as I got the game, I realized, you know, after like a couple of games I have here, now you see why it's 1 TB, because the game itself takes a whole lot of space. I don't quite understand that. So, you know, so anyway, so as far as PS4 goes, obviously, you know, the Marvel Spider-Man game, it's a favorite so far. Out of the PS4 games I played, this is my favorite. You know, I don't know what to say about this game. This game, the storytelling, you know, the mission, everything, the graphics. I cannot wait for the Spider-Man 2 to come out on the following year, or, you know, next year, whatever you want to call it, 2023. That's where it's coming out. I don't know when. I don't think they have announced it yet. I am looking forward to it. So, that is the most out of the PS4 games. Well, here's another one, which is also 2K22. You got the 2K22 here that I just got, and the GTA 5. 2K22, I got it just so I wanted to drag, because I still play basketball from time to time. You know, but I'm not a die-hearted 2K guy. You know, I just play it through the season, and that's pretty much it. And plus, I cheat here and there, so don't judge me. You know, the way I cheat, I just get like, you know, favorite players that I will play, like if it's MJ or Shaq or Kobe or Dr. J or whatever, you know, I put them in on the team that I want, and that's it. And I just play it on season mode. You know, I don't do online shit, so, you know, but that's only if I get bored, you know. If I get bored and, you know, if I don't want to play the PS3 and PS2, I go ahead and go play the PS4. I'll play the 2K, but majority of the time I'll be playing the Spider-Man game, you know. Spider-Man game is my favorite game so far out of the PS4. So out of the PS2, my favorite game so far is the Star Wars Battlefront 2. And then the PS3's favorite game I like to play so far is the Infamous game. Infamous game right here. I could play this shit all day. And of course, favorite game for PS4 is the Marvel Spider-Man game. So, without further ado, post your comments down below. What is your favorite game? What games you love to play, whether old, new, whatever. You know, do you still play the old school game system? And let me know, you know, what games you guys play, or what games you guys, or put it this way, what is it that you guys want me to play? What is it that you guys want me to try? What other games on the PS4? No PS5, because I'm not paying $1,000 yet. I'd rather wait for that shit to lower down, you know, at least for like a couple $100 at least. And then maybe I'll go and get it. But until then, they're still making the PS4 games. So without a doubt, let me know what game should I check out, and you know, maybe something that I can be interested in, and or you guys want to see me play or whatever. So also, if you enjoy this game show or game review or my video, whatever you want to call it, then go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. Alright? I'll talk to you guys later.